Am I making mistakes? Probably. Oh, come on, lidocaine. I learned a trick. Okay. This is lidocaine. So this is going to make it numb on the surface, which isn't too difficult to do, being as I already have weird nerve damage down here and can't quite feel it. Now, you might be asking yourselves, why is this guy putting lidocaine on this huge gash that's clearly infected? Well, you see, here's the thing. I like to take advantage of the situation, and I've always wanted to try scarification, but I've always been like afraid of it. So this I'm going to purposefully let scar and then work it into a tattoo of some kind that says scar collector. So that's my plan. And this is video 1 of trying this. More videos to come if I actually decide to follow through with this endeavor. Alright, so let's see how numb this is. Still have a little bit of feeling. Okay, I can feel a little pull right there. A little pull right there. So just gonna let that, soak into that spot a little bit. So I don't know the proper way to make scars, but I do know how a lot of people try to prevent scars. So I just kind of reverse engineered that, and I'm making sure that I am doing everything clean and sanitary along the way, using rubbing alcohol to clean and sanitize the surface. I am using of course my hands are clean, fresh out of the box, cotton swabs. Can you tell I shop at Walmart yet? I also have these lovely gauze pads, also Walmart, that I plan on putting over this, since it'll be a fresh wound again. Right, so let's see how that little bit of lidocaine sitting in there numbed it. Okay, I can still very much feel a pull. So what's a way I can do this that doesn't involve pain? I don't think it exists. Okay, so feel touch here. That right there. Right here. Sorry. There, I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it. I lost it. There, I felt it. So for sure, from like here to here, I have probably permanent nerve damage. Let's see here. I can feel that. I think it's just from somewhere in here, right here, completely numb. I can't feel this at all. Okay. Last shot, last chance. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna let it scar on its own. Well, at least I broke that weird thing off. Well, that part I think is going to scar really good because it's already started healing, but it's lower than the rest of the skin. So it'll end up kind of looking like a wood carving that they use to make, like, you know, old-time prints and stuff like that. So we're going to say goodbye to this batch of coagulated white blood cells. Do you want a dirty Q-tip? Alright, that guy's gone. Let me re-sanitize my tweezers. And then you guys are gonna love/hate this next thing I'm gonna do. Alright, clean that off. Okay, let's try and get that last little bit. Yes, with rubbing alcohol on these. It's like a little worm or something I have to get off my leg. Oh, nope. Okay. Got it. Got those white blood cells. That spot's not healing. Alright, so now this next part, see what happens. We're gonna take the rubbing alcohol. Okay, here we go. It's not too bad. It's the same bottle, I swear. Okay, so maybe the lidocaine just enough numbed it up. So let me get it cleaned off and wiped off, and then see what we do next. Antibacterial gauze pad. Okay, just going to clean this guy up, and since this is on my shin and my hair follicles are here growing out that way, I'm gonna wipe that way as well, because I don't want to have to worry about possibly getting an ingrown hair on a part of my body that's already extremely sensitive. Here we go. Just gonna get this all wiped off and make sure I don't have any more lidocaine on it. I want to be able to actually know when I'm in pain. Okay. Set that up. I did not purposely inflict this wound upon myself. It was an accident, and it's caused me a lot of pain. I'm simply taking advantage of the situation and taking it as an opportunity to do something I've always wanted to do but always been afraid of. Some people do stuff like this to themselves on purpose. Sometimes it's not from running into something or falling into a hole like I did. Sometimes it's from a razor, a pen, a needle, something to break the skin in order to break the feeling that you're feeling nothing. And for a lot of people, hurting themselves is not necessarily the goal. For some people, it's being able to take care of themselves afterwards. Getting to parent themselves. Sometimes that compassion of an unconditional caretaker is something that a lot of people never got. Definitely in American society, there's a lot of stigma about whether or not people have scars, tattoos, piercings, whatnot. But in the end, we're all just people with different ways of showing the world who we are. So who am I to tell somebody that their way of showing the world who they are is wrong? I'm not them. I'm not in their head. I don't know who they are or what they've been through. I have no right to tell them that their way of showing the world who they are is wrong. The most I can say is that it's different. Make sure I don't have any ingrown hairs right now. Just kind of, I'm not going to pull them, just getting them out so that they won't grow inside. And I think I'm actually pulling off some of the lidocaine. This is not skin that I'm pulling off. This is what lidocaine, gel lidocaine does, is it just kind of dries and leaves a little sheet on you. Kind of like glue. Or at least I think that's what I'm doing. Either way, this could be considered oddly satisfying to some people. Who am I to judge? I'm oddly satisfied by this. When other people make oddly satisfying videos, do they talk and then somebody, like, does a get rid of it thing, or do they just, like, are silent from the get-go? Because, I don't know, I feel like I could start a trend. Sat and grown. Magnifying glass to see this. Hair in there. Get that out. Alright, so let's try a little bit more of the rubbing alcohol. I don't really feel anything. Trying to figure out whether or not I need to, like, get a needle and, like, go. This might hurt. Ugh. Is this the color it's supposed to be? I'm trying to figure out what it looks like and what I could do to turn it into a tattoo. I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to this or this. Ooh, ooh. This is what it looks like to the world because of the way my body is set up and my foot being down there. So this would probably be the most, get rid of the light blur. Where's that light coming from? Where's that light? Anyway, whatever. This is what it looks like to the world. And this is what it looks like to me. If anybody thinks that looks like something, I am very interested in your interpretation and potentially willing to commission artwork inspired by this wound on my leg. Okay, bye.